One day, little Lili was reading a book about a superhero who saved the world. I wish I could write a story. Lili's mom called her for supper and she quickly scribbled down the idea on a piece of paper. One day, I'm going to be a superhero and I'm going to save the world. My dearest child, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free someone else. If you have some power, then your job is to empower somebody else. One child at a time, little Lili. One friend at a time, one soul at a time. Now eat your vegetables. They give you superpowers too. Lili went to bed and said one last thing. Mom, I am going to be a superhero one day and I am going to save the world, even if it's just a storybook. If there's a book you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must be the one to write it. And kissed her goodnight. The next day, she shared her idea with her very best friend, nutritious Norman, and he said to little Lili, he will help her because every dream deserves a head start. United, they became Head Start Kids. Yes, that's what we'll call it. They sat for hours in the park drawing pictures of how they will save the world one soul at a time. They plotted and started writing their own story. Little did they know that by the year 2020, Head Start Kids went on to do amazing things, and so became the leading NGO in the ECD nutrition space, doing amazing groundbreaking things with a footprint of over 150,000 children, with a Section 18A tax clearance certificate as well as a Level 1 BEE. Over the years, little Lili and her friend nutritious Norman put together a master plan to beat the malnutrition monster she encountered in the field. And piece by piece stored the secrets to saving the future in a time capsule she made for in case future generations needed it. And when crisis struck and the malnutrition monster got out of hand, she knew she had to act soon and went back to all her and Norman's drawings, and this is what they came up with. Each child on the Superpower Box program will receive a month's worth of parasitic worms in children can lead to malnutrition while causing pain, discomfort, and illness. The children on the Superpower Box program will also be put on a deworming program by Vitamin Angels. Our field workers at Head Start Kids track and measure the growth of preschool children with the help of our partners, Opportunity International. This allows us to capture data and analyze effectively. These assessments allow us to timelessly identify if a child's lack of growth is a result of pathological problems or nutritional insufficiency. Lili also remembered that she wants to use her powers to empower somebody else and decided that if children are healthy, fed and happy, they could be superheroes. And toys and books that can teach them about caring for the planet and each other makes kids happy too.
Hi, my name is Lili. I'm the founder of Head Start Kids, an early childhood development initiative in which we enable children from 6 months up to the age of 5 with good sound nutrition. Why do we do that? We believe in the youth, and so by enabling our young children with good nutrition, we get them ready for school and for life.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mary Shuttleworth. I'm the founder and president of United for Human Rights and, of course, Youth for Human Rights International. Our purpose is to teach youth about human rights, specifically the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and then inspire them to become advocates for tolerance and peace. Why is that important? Well, because those are your rights, and we want you to know your rights. Know them, teach them, and respect them.
Lili called on all her fellow superheroes to help her beat the malnutrition monster by getting enough pledges to get the Superpower Box to enough children. They will play superhero games, do fitness challenges, share recipes, create platforms to talk about serious issues and become the united voice for our youth battling a malnutrition crisis. Little Lili turned this into this and wrote the story everybody is waiting to read of how the world can transform if united we can change the stars for the youth of South Africa, and how they promise us that if you change, we will follow. If there's a book you want to read but it hasn't been written yet, then you must be the one to write it. Let's write this one united.